Well, hello and welcome in, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome in if you're new. We've got a great community, very friendly. Hit that subscribe if you haven't yet. We are drama free. Good to see all my friends in the house today. It is March 5th, Wednesday, right? Yes, we are Wednesday, the 5th of March. Hi, Shining Star, after the storm. Keep up the chatter. Michelle, it was in Michigan. Michelle said there was a little autistic 5-year-old boy who went missing. I believe it was boy. And there are no updates, but they were looking for him for 3 hours last night. They had canine dogs out, choppers, 5 years old. So let's pray that this little one gets found before anything harmful could happen to him. Hello, everyone. We have a great show tonight. We have 3 boys missing who are not home and need to be brought home. Sebastian Rogers, Michael Vaughn, and 2.5-year-old Dane Paulson, who has been missing for 4 days. So you all are so amazing at spreading the word, getting the word out, sharing the videos, talking about the kids, passing out flyers, emailing people. So let's get these 3 boys out there, okay? Hello, hello. Rusty Pipes. Yes, we are Sebastian's Army. Hey, Nicey Marie, good to see you. Keep up the chatter. Yes, Robin, prayers for Seth, Sebastian, everyone searching, everyone who loves him, trying to find him. Same with all the missing children's families. It's just heartbreaking how many we have missing. Yes, we're going to bring Sebastian home. Hi, Susan Kemp. Gypsy, hello. Welcome in, everyone. We're going to, whoop, there's some people I haven't gotten to say hello to. Mama 5, Justice for Kylo. Hi, Julia T. Julia, I know if I'm talking about Michael, I'm going to see ya. Hi, Meow. Brown Eyed Girlies. Purple Sneakers. I have new socks on. Betty Fuzak. Austin Shea. Hey, hey. Great, great. Thank you so much for all of that. I'm trying to put it together to present it. It's amazing. There has not been an arrest. That would be wonderful. You know, Amy, I feel like I would think it would be coming every day, any day now, like any day, but that's just my feeling. And I've wanted that for a year. So don't go by me. Honestly, don't go by me. Hey, Stephen. Jen, my Jen Benners, Miriam M, Brown Eyed Girls, Kathy 0205. I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. You know, I really appreciate you choosing to come in here and be here today. We have such a great community. These boys need our information. They need us to share. Hi, Mrs. Nobody. Yes, hello to all my mods. Hey, Misty Blue, Criminal Justice, Joanne, McNeil, Prayer Warrior. Speaking of which, we have a friend and mod of ours, Woman's Warrior. She has started a channel. So if you could get on over there, as has our other mod, one of our other dear sweet mods, Little Red. So if you want to get over there and subscribe to our wonderful family members, that would be wonderful. Hi, Tam here, Alcoholic, Suzanne M, Wise Old Lady. So here we are. We're in March. Excuse me. We've got these 3 boys missing, and we are going to talk about each of them tonight. I want to begin, excuse me, let me hide this. I want to begin with Michael Vaughn. Hi, Ginger Girl's mom. Thank you for being here to mod. All of you, thank you for being here to mod. I didn't know she had a channel before, Gypsy. Or maybe she's not doing it anymore. As I was thinking of Woman's Warrior, supporting her channel, and I don't want to plug it in the wrong way.
but it's going to be helping victims in some way. So it's really interesting. It's wonderful. I'm sorry I don't have a better description, but it sounds wonderful. And so thinking of that made me think of Little Red Zeros. Now, I don't know if Little Red is not doing it anymore. Little Red, let me know. Austin Shea has started one too. She's on the learning curve. I'm proud of all of you. Austin, what kind of channel do you have? Now, Little Reds, I don't think is true crime. Austin Shea, what kind is yours? By the way, y'all, Austin is a phenomenal researcher. Many of you are. The things you send me, my jaw drops. You're amazing. You save me so much time. Hi, Cognizance and Crime. How are you? Charlene McPike. Okay, this is a good one. Several of you have sent me emails about the tattoo, which is why it's on here tonight. So real quick, let's begin with that. And then we'll go to Michael. I took the tattoo to a tattoo place yesterday. He said it has several meanings. It is what one feels. He said the tattoo artist did a lousy job. It's like it's not a real one. Okay. I had someone else who told me that they took it to their tattoo artist who said crosses are memorials, in memoriam of, and said, he said, ask any tattoo artist. Now, I'll be honest with you. I have a tattoo of a cross on my foot. My son has a matching one. His is not on his foot. And next to ours, it says faith. So it has many different meanings. So I don't know what it means to KP. It did look like Sharpie pen to me too. I have to say that. I do have to say it does look like it. It looks, see how it's, yeah. You know how you have that stuff that you put on t-shirts and it's kind of raised and it's liquid. I'm not artsy, so forgive me. See how it looks kind of raised? That's what it looks like to me. See how it's kind of raised? It almost looks like it's not a cream, a gel. I don't know. But anyway, you watched Little Red last night. Thank you, After the Storm. I love the way you all support each other. No, I knew she's not true crime. Right. Okay. Julia T., what were you saying about Michael Vaughn? Yes, Julia T says, supposedly the prosecutor is going to charge any time now, according to those close. Yes. And I've also heard that for 2 years now. Yes, we've heard that ever since Fruitland gave it to the DA the first time. So, and it's been given twice. So let's go ahead. And I want to give you a little background on Michael Vaughn, the cute little blonde in the middle. Michael went missing on July 27th, 2021. He was reported missing and last seen on the very same day. He was home with his dad and his baby sister. He is from Fruitland, Idaho. Small town, friendly town. I was there for the 1-year mark of Michael missing. Looked around, got a feel for the area so I could get some context. Very friendly community. Thing that was concerning was how close it was to the interstates and to the Oregon line. But it turns out that that isn't something we need to worry about because law enforcement has found out, in their opinion, that 4 people who were living right in the neighborhood at the time are responsible for Michael's abduction. Shocking. Brings it so close to home, right? It doesn't have to be someone who takes them and runs. They don't have to go far with them. I mean, literally minutes away. They could have walked there. Okay. Now, my sources tell me that back when they were originally looking for Michael in the early days of the search, the early hours, they had the dogs with them and they knocked on a door, which was of 2 registered sex offenders. And it just so happens that the dogs ran over to the house next door to that door, and the people weren't home. And that is the home of the Wondras and the people who allegedly have done this to Michael, just minutes away from the home. And shockingly, when I went out there, that is the first place that I went, was to the home of the RSOs, because I had been with a little group and we were going through Google Earth and all of that together. And we found them, we looked up at their address. They had an RV in the driveway. The doors were open, the steps were down. So that was the first place we went. So that was July, August, September, October. About 3.5, 4 months later, I turn on the news and they are excavating in the yard next door to where I was. And I was just shooketh that I was possibly that close to Michael. So Michael Vaughn, 5 years old when he went missing. His birthday's June 24th. He would now be 8.5, I believe. Am I correct with that? 8.5. He has been, according to law enforcement, they believe that he is indeed deceased, was indeed buried in that yard they excavated, and was moved. They do have 4 people that they believe are involved: Sarah Wondra, Stacy Wondra, which is a man, Sarah's husband, Adrian, and Brandon. Okay. And kind of Grady style, we had Fruitland Sheriff J.D. Huff go out there and just put their pictures right in front of everyone. He had not made contact with 2 of them. And he just told everyone, these are my suspects. We believe they're involved. You need to call us. Unbelievable. It was a fabulous presser. We watched it together about a month or 2 ago. So they still have not located Michael's remains. And his mother is Brandy Neal. And she and his father, Tyler Vaughn, have recently gotten married. His baby sister, who was a baby and in diapers when he went missing, is now growing up, no longer in diapers, talking, looking for her playmate. And his other siblings were old enough to be traumatized and remember for the rest of their lives. It's just a traumatic story. So charges are supposed to be coming. And I would like to play for you this evening Brandy Neal Vaughn put out a video this morning or yesterday speaking about Michael, speaking to Michael, and speaking to the suspects. It's powerful. It's heartbreaking. But it's real and it's raw. And when the public sees this, this is what the public wants to see from a mom. So I will ask you, please, please give a thumbs up to this video. The more pressure on those 4 suspects, let's get this out there. Let's keep circulating, talking about Michael, that there need to be charges. Please, please, please like this video, because this is a mother's plea. We're in another case, as you know, we know, that we would give anything for this mother on her own without being prompted to plead, speak to her child, speak about her child. Okay, so this is Brandy Neal Vaughn. And another thing is, since Michael has been missing, Brandy has become very ill. So they need our prayers for many reasons, and we need to locate him. And I am going to share with you Miss Brandy Neal. For all of you who have come in, thank you so much for being here. I love it that when you all arrive, we were bringing awareness to Sebastian, but 2 others tonight. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Hey, prayer warrior. It looked like embroidery to you. It just doesn't look normal. It's not flat. It's not, I don't know. Hello, Maria. Hello, Jacqueline, Mandy Moo, Diane Hillard, Cece, Tam, Amy Diggs, Valerie. We are going to listen to, oh, Sebastian's Army. Hello, Norma, April from Illinois. Hi, Della. Purple Hearts. Good to see each and every, excuse me. Keep up the chatter, Sassy. Nicey Marie, Norma. All of you, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure. I enjoy the crowd, the community, the thinking, the emails I receive. I really need to do a live where we go over some of the things you all are sharing. It's just amazing. Hey, B. Layton. Hello to Nevada. This, without further ado, this is Brandy Neal Vaughn, Michael's mother. And mods, could you post a link to her channel? Friends, if you would just go over and subscribe to her channel. I don't know if she's trying to monetize. I don't know if she's already monetized, but let's go ahead and give the support. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and mute so you don't get an echo. This is from March 3rd, so 2 days ago. And this is Brandy Neal, and I will enlarge it for you just so you know, because this is such a powerful message. I'm not going to be stopping it to talk for fair use. We're going to talk all about it after it. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It is Monkey Monday. Usually on days like this, I write something down or I post something publicly. But for some reason today, I was feeling that I needed to do this publicly and my voice to be heard. Today is March 3rd, 2025. Michael was abducted on July 27th, 2021. It was a Tuesday. It was hot. It was 112 degrees that day. Usually I don't share what I write in this book. Sometimes I share bits and pieces, but this is just usually for me. It has been 3 years of emptiness and broken hearts without Michael. 7 months of sleepless nights, wondering and worrying if you are safe or if you are warm or hungry. It has been 187 weeks of your baggie asking to go to your house, to come play with her making wishes for you to come home. It's been 1,315 days of Papa fighting tooth and nail for you for answers. It has been 31,581 hours of a roller coaster of emotions that no human should ever have to endure. It has been 1,893,600 minutes. Minutes the world has not gotten to see the light in your beautiful eyes, see your beautiful smile, or hear your joyful voice and laugh. It has been 113,616,000 seconds of hope, faith, and prayers for you to come home. All of this time, Stacy, Sarah, Brandon, Adrian, you have sat back and watched the torture of Michael's mom, his dad, his sisters, his big brother. All of Monkey's loved ones, his friends and community. I honestly do not understand how your mothers could condone the heartache that their child has and continues to cause Michael. I think to myself a lot. I wonder what memories your mothers have of you when you were 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you, any of you, or your family members or loved ones, remember those Christmases, Halloweens, any holidays when you were all together as a family? Well, Michael was robbed at those times. We do not get to be whole as a family anymore because of your actions. We do not get to have those memories. We do not get to have the memory of his first day of school, his first missing tooth, his first report card. Your families get to cherish all of those memories of you when you were little. And you stole them from Michael. You stole all of those memories from all of us. And when I say all of us, I mean the whole world. I wonder how your mothers still stand by you. I wonder if it's just hard to imagine your own child being the monster who stole the life and innocence of a sweet baby boy. I will say that the Lord will see to justice for Michael. You all who are involved will be held accountable for the pure evil you all are. You will be held accountable by Fruitland Police Department, our justice and legal system, and God. Today may be 1,315 days of heartache, Michael. But I promise you that 3 years, 7 months, and 4 days, law enforcement, your family, your community, have continued to search and pray to help bring you home. I pinky promise, monkey, we will never give up. None of us here have or ever will. Sarah, Stacy, Brandon, Adrian, when are you going to help us bring Michael home? The charges for all of you are drawn. Be the one to help Michael come home. I have had a few more conversations recently with the DA's office. I am very, very confident in the team at Mike Duke's office, as well as the additional experts that have been assisting in Michael's case. The amount of information that Fruitland Police Department, other agencies, and the DA's office has gathered gives our family solid reassurance that justice will be served for Michael. So Sarah, Stacy, Brandon, Adrian, please find it in your hearts. Please tell us where Michael is. Let us bring him home. Let us put him to rest, please. And to your mothers and your fathers and your loved ones, please think back to when Stacy and Brandon, Sarah, or Adrian were 5 years old. Wouldn't you want someone to do the right thing? Maybe you have grandchildren that's Michael's age. Wouldn't you want to know where your grandchild was? Think for a second how you would feel if you knew for a fact, evidence, that these suspects harmed your grandchild. Michael Joseph Vaughn was born on June 24th, 2016. He was the joy of everybody. He lights up the room with his smile and his beautiful blue eyes. In July 27th of 2021, you made mistakes. And you can't take them back. But you can do what's right. And please, Let Michael have peace. Give us our son. That's all I'm asking. I'll go away. Just tell me where Michael is. Because no matter what, you are going to face justice for what you have done. Monkey, I love you. And we're not giving up. We haven't stopped. And I will find you, I promise. Pinky promise, my love. Take care of each other. Take care of your loved ones. Be kind. And if you have any information or think you know maybe the slightest thing that could help us bring Michael home, please contact the police department. Thank you. Justice for Michael Joseph Vaughn.
Really, really, really sad. Monkey is his nickname. Yes, Teresa, there's so many missing babies. I pray another mother could find it to show emotion and tell everything she knows and be honest what happened the night of the February 25th and the morning of the 26th. Yes, I do too. I do too. It's heartbreaking. There's just so many missing. We have a new family member joined the club. Don't forget Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And we have another one that was for tonight and special extra members live tomorrow night with that theory that's been going around that you all wanted me to talk about, but I don't want to do it in front of Seth. So we're going to do it members live. So that's tomorrow at 4:45 Eastern time. But welcome to the family, our Dear on Justice project. Welcome in. Thank you for being a member. We meet at 1 p.m. on Saturdays, but are also meeting tomorrow for a special one to discuss the theory from Reverend Donna. It's triggering. It's the opposite of what we want to hear, but I think it's important to listen to it. I do. So that's tomorrow, 2:45. I'm not doing it all group because I just don't want to talk about it in front of Seth. It's gruesome and it's horrible. So we are going to keep going. So Monkey was reported missing July 27th, 2021. She spoke not only to Monkey, but to the suspects mothers, and is saying that she's talked to the DA and charges are coming. And yes, in the chat, I'm saying, yes, you can charge without a body. Yes, we had people behind bars for murder, one without bodies. Harmony Montgomery's dad is behind bars, charged, convicted, as is Cody, I do it all the time, Bigsby, as is the West brothers, Warren and Orson. Their parents are behind bars, convicted without bodies. So yes, it can be done. It certainly can be done. They just have to have enough evidence, I guess, to prove that they are no longer with us. So I don't know, y'all, but let's keep going. So she is very ill. I'm hoping that they locate Michael for her. They want to bring him home, bring peace. It seems like she has, yes, Joe Clyde Daniels. Yes. Bye, Julia T. Good to see you. She is, so they keep up talking about him. They're really good about going on channels. She's really good about going on channels, and they do a lot for his birthday and a lot of community events for Michael. It's a small community that's kind of come together. I don't know why it's taking so long for the charges. I have no idea. It makes me wonder. It makes you wonder, right? It makes you wonder, maybe there's others involved. I don't know. I have no idea, and I don't want to start speculating until we know, because there's been enough. They just need to bring him home. Oh, we have another member. Debbie says, what? Welcome in. Be there with us tomorrow, 2:45. Buckle up if you're joining me. It's triggering, it's horrifying, but there's parts of it that just keep coming back to make some sense, but we'll get there. And then Saturdays, 1 p.m., don't miss. We have a great time. We always end up starting doing something, and something else comes out, and we really get information. We get popping and going, and it's something. So our members' lives are a lot of fun and very informative. Welcome to the family. Please welcome Debbie, and please welcome our other new friend, on Justice Project. So, okay. So that is Michael Vaughn, and we are waiting for charges. It was taken to the DA by Fruitland PD on July 27th. Was it 2022? Or 2023, July 27th, 2023. So they have had it, and it might have even been 20. Now I'm questioning myself. Okay. But 2022 it was, I would think. But anyway, it has been to the DA for quite a while, and then they resubmitted it to the DA. So I'm not sure why they're not coming forth with charges. I'm not sure what more they need. I'm not sure where they're at in that and why it's not moving forth. But that is Michael Vaughn, Fruitland, Idaho. 5 at the time he was reported missing. The 4 suspects live minutes away from the home. Fruitland PD has given it to the DA twice. We've been waiting a couple of years now for charges to come through. Thank you all for listening to that. And now we have another little young man, and I want to show him. We're going to go to Dane next. Little cutie. Let me get Dane here. Okay. Now, this photo is very different than the one that I have on the thumbnail, which is why I'm showing it to you, because he looks very different, but it's the same child. So I just want everyone to be aware of the child that is missing. This is 2-year-old Dane Paulsen. He was reported missing 4 days ago, friends. He was playing in his front yard, and at 4:25 p.m., his mom said he was not there. So let's go ahead and read this. They have now focused the search efforts near a river where evidence is pointed that maybe where he last was before he disappeared. So let's go ahead and read this. Dane Paulsen, there is not an Amber Alert. And also, just so you know, there was not an Amber Alert for Michael Vaughn. And we're going to go over that after this so we can understand the difference between Oregon and Idaho's Amber Alerts, as well as Tennessee's. I have the criteria for us. So this is cute little Dane Paulsen, reported missing on March 1st. Okay, and then we're going to listen to the press conference that they had yesterday regarding the updates. Dane is a 2-year-old Oregon boy who vanished from his family's front yard while playing in broad daylight on Saturday, which was March 1st. Let me make sure I didn't mute me so you can hear me. Okay, perfect. Which was March 1st. Broad daylight, disappeared from his front yard of their home north of Siletz, Oregon, which is a small city near the Siletz River, the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office said in a news release Sunday. I have a map for you. I'll show it to you. Dane is friendly and fearless and is comfortable around strangers in water, but he cannot swim, the Sheriff's Office said. That's very scary. Dane is known to love water and vehicles. Dane has brown hair and green eyes. He was wearing a gray fuzzy hoodie with ears, blue and white shoes, and black pants. And actually, I saw the mom, she even described his socks. I think they were black. So here is his timeline. He has brown hair and green eyes from Lincoln County, Oregon, which is near the coast. March 1st, 2025, 4:25 p.m., 2-year-old Dane Paulsen was reported missing to Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. Dane Paulsen disappeared just before 4:25 p.m., so they didn't wait very long while playing, that we know of. It seems like they called right away while playing out of sight of his parents in the front yard of their home near milepost 21 River Highway in Siletz, Oregon, a small city near the Siletz River. Based on the information the mother provided in the Facebook post, the time the child went missing was around 4 p.m. March 1st. Time the car was last seen, 4 p.m. on Siletz River Highway, milepost 20. Now, they were looking for a gold station wagon. Since then, police have located that person, and that person is no longer a suspect or person of interest. So he was last seen in his yard of residence before he disappeared. He has the gray fuzzy hoodie on with the ears, the black pants, blue and white shoes, and I believe she said black socks. He has brown hair and green eyes. Emergency personnel immediately mobilized, including Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, Siletz Valley Fire, Oregon State Police. Oregon State Police, Newport Police Department, Lincoln City Police Department, and Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. So for 4 days, and they've had operations have covered property areas on foot, by air, drones, divers, thermal imaging, and they have not found little baby Dane. Okay. If you have any information regarding Dane's disappearance, please call 541-265-0669 or 541-265-0777. That's non-emergency dispatch. That does not, I wonder why they're using non-emergency. So they said they want to thank approximately 150 community members who have been volunteering in searching for Dane. He is 2 years old, his mother posted on Facebook, but he looks like he's 3 or 4. Okay. He's wearing navy blue shoes with 2 stars, a white socks, black sweats, and a dark blue zip-up hooded fleece with teddy bear ears on the hood. Listen to those details. That is absolutely fabulous. Okay. She does explain that there was a car seen around the area, but that since then has been rectified, and he went missing around 4 p.m. Wow. Okay, so the car was originally seen at 3:55, which is why they were focusing on that. So this young man is missing, my friends. We do need to search, share. He does not have an Amber Alert either. Where are y'all? He does not have an Amber Alert either. And we're going to go over that. I'm just going to share it right now. Before we get to Sebastian, I want to talk about the difference of the Amber Alerts. So Oregon Amber Alert criteria, and that's for little Dane Paulsen, just went missing from 4 days ago, March 1st. Law enforcement officials confirm. Okay, so here's the criteria for Oregon Amber Alert to be issued. Law enforcement officials, because although Amber Alert is federal, each state creates their own criteria. And I would love to see it be like criteria that has been uniform, best wording for each child to get what they need, because so many states, and you're going to see what I'm about to show you, have wording that makes it so difficult because they have to have every single criteria. It's and instead of or. And Oregon is one such state. And there is no Amber Alert for little Dane. Even though they thought and had a vehicle in the area. Interesting, right? So let's talk about it. Why? So in Oregon, law enforcement officials must be able to confirm a child has been abducted. Okay? So they have to confirm that the child's been abducted before they'll sound the Amber Alert. And the child is 17 years or younger. And law enforcement officials believe that the child is in imminent danger of serious bodily harm or death. And there is adequate description information available to believe that its dissemination to the public could help locate the child, suspect, and or suspect's vehicle. And, okay, so enough descriptive information that it will help locate the child, the suspect, and or, thank goodness, the suspect's vehicle. So one of the three. And the child's name and other critical data elements are put into the child abduction. Oh, the National Crime NCIC system, which is the national database, and that they have the Amber Alert flags entered in. So they have a lot of criteria there. Yeah, see, Prayer Warrior just said we had a child go missing in Colorado years ago, and they couldn't get an Amber Alert because they didn't have a car or a license plate. See, and hi, Cinderella. Yes, my heart's broken for Michael too. Okay, so there is so much criteria here. First, they have to be able to confirm they know that child's been abducted. That's their first step. So if they're not sure, they're done, right? Yes, Michael Vaughn. 2.5 years old this young man is. So I really think that we need, many of you ask me what we can do. I really think we need to work on the Amber Alert criteria, because from state to state it varies. Michael and Dane did not get Amber Alerts. Summer and Sebastian did, and I'll show you why. So let's go to Idaho for Michael. Oops, sorry guys, keep hitting the wrong thing. Okay, so Idaho Amber Alert criteria. And this is where Michael Vaughn is from, and he did not get a, thank you ICU for putting that up. And we raised money, ICU, for them that I need to get out to them. Can you drop in here should I do gift cards, store, what do they want? Can you let me know? Do we put it in? I don't know what meal train is, but let me know where I can donate that money to them that we raised for meals for them. ICU, thank you. Okay, so Idaho Amber Alert criteria. This is Michael Vaughn. He did not get an Amber Alert. The family has gone and passed laws in Idaho and trying to make sure that these things don't happen again. But the Amber, I don't believe that the criteria has been changed. Cat in the Shadows. Hello, Mary Rogers. Brandy's Cash App. Thank you so much. Let me write that down real quick. Whoa. Thank you very much. Got it. Okay. So for Idaho, in Idaho, police authorities need to meet 4 criteria simultaneously with no exceptions to launch an Amber Alert. So all 4 of these with no exceptions. So that the child has to be under the age of 18. The police have reason to believe that the missing child has been abducted. The police have reason to believe that the physical safety or the life of the child is in serious danger. The police have information that may locate the child, the suspect, and or the suspect's vehicles. Now, this is why I'm confused as to why Michael did not get that Amber Alert. Okay, let's look at it. He's under 18. They believe he was abducted. Now, early on, yes, they were searching for him, but they believe he's abducted. By the time they made that decision, couldn't they have sounded it? They believed he could have been in danger, 5 years old, out of his environment or physical safety, and they had sufficient descriptions for Michael, because this one says the child, the suspect, and or. So he, to me, followed that criteria, right? So I don't know. Yes, we do need to do better, Robin. These are babies. You know more than anyone, right? Uh-oh, we have a tardy. Who's tardy? Who is it? I'll be putting out a tardy slip from Teach, but I don't know who it was. You may enter. Thank y'all. So these, they need all four, but which one didn't Michael? Now, I know in the beginning, they didn't think he was abducted. They thought maybe he was in the neighborhood or something, but when they did, why wasn't this sounded? It was Jennifer. Jennifer, I just sent you your tardy slip. Welcome in. Shame, shame, but we're so glad you're here. All of you knew I'm a teacher, so they joke when they're late. So, and I give them, we haven't done it in a while, have we? So this one is, again, all four. And then I question, why didn't Michael get that? Now that I look at it, and I'll have to go back to my notes from the case, back from when it was happening, to remind myself why. Hi, all I need is Jesus. Okay, let's go to Tennessee. Tennessee has done something right, in my opinion. Well, you see me do that all the time. Okay. Tennessee Amber Alert. Summers received one, and Sebastian. Summer Wells and Sebastian. In order to issue an Amber Alert, the following criteria must be met. Person is 17 or younger. The child is in imminent danger of bodily injury or harm, or injury or death. This is what I think makes a big difference. There's a description of the child, abductor, or vehicle. A lot of states say and. Okay. And that, to me, makes it really hard, because how do you have a description of all three, vehicle, abductor, and child? That's very rare, right? So that states that have the description of the child, abductor, and vehicle, I believe we need to get that changed in all states, that it needs to be or vehicle, because all children, and we need to alert. And I know they're worried that people will get desensitized to the Amber Alert, but my goodness, these children are missing, right? And their other criteria is on a request from another state for activation, they have to have a direct identified connection to the state of Tennessee, and the information has been conveyed to TBI at the time of the request. So Tennessee, I like the way they've written this, okay? And it makes it, because most people have the description of the child, correct? So if these other things apply, that Amber Alert is sounded. And I really like that. I really, really like that wording. Okay. So now we are going to get to Mr. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my goodness. Puff paint tattoo. Yes, Cat in the Shadows. That's what I was trying to think of the name earlier. Puff paint, friends. That's what it looks like to me. Uh-oh. Tardy slip for at Skywatcher. From Teach. There you go. Did you stop by the office on your way in? I say that 1,000 times a day. Yes, it looks like puff paint, Cat in the Shadows. Yes, yes, yes. That was definitely it. So we are going to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and a few things we're going to be discussing today is, first of all, the tattoo, which we talked about. Let me put that back up here. Let me put the thumbnail back up. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Let me get in there and change that page. Go back, back, back. I should have just left it open. Okay. We are going to talk about the tattoo. Like I said, for those of you who are coming in a little bit later, many shared it with tattoo parlors. Someone who said that their tattoo artist said it just depends on the person. Here's the tattoo that is on my Sebastian's mom's arm. And yes, to me, it looks like puff paint. That's exactly it. But if you'll notice, it's a heart, 3/4. Then there's a break here and a cross. And that's alarmed many people because to many people, that cross represents in memoriam and death. Now, like I said, my son and I have matching crosses, and next to them have the word faith. So and then other people have said, their tattoo artists have said that, it depends on what the meaning is to various individuals. Okay. So I don't know what it means, you all. I just know that it has kind of made an impact on everyone, right? Definitely. Okay. Second of all, before we get into Sebastian and talking about everything, let's talk about something that's really, really important. First of all, everything's alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. We are speculating, theorizing, sharing our opinions, okay? Please, at no time, whatever we speculate with, please never take it into real life by taking it upon yourself to go find an individual, a vehicle, a home. Please do not, okay? We can do things in other ways, other areas, unless you are literally out with a search party or something. Okay, let's not follow people. Let's not go into the neighborhoods and bother them or do anything like that. Someone said it looks like a jailhouse tattoo. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Casey got that memorial tat. You're right. All I need is Jesus. That Casey's in the news again too. She's going to be a legal advocate now? Unbelievable. Anyway, so our arrest's coming. The reason I say that is, well, first of all, the grand jury in Sumner County met this week. This is their days, the first 4 days of the month. Tomorrow would be their last day. We don't know if they met. We don't know who they met on, what crimes, anything, if they met. I'm just saying, if they did meet, it was this week. Okay. And I just want y'all to know that they meet the first 4 days of the month in 1 week. Okay. So the first full 4 days of the week that come in the week. Am I saying that right? Anyway. So our arrest coming. And I think the way we have to look at that is we have to think about this. Reasonable doubt and burden of proof. Okay, because there's 2 ways to look at this. And burden of proof means those prosecuting, they're the ones who have to prove their case that this person they are charging did it. Okay, virtually the defendant they don't have to do anything, right? They could just rely on that if they wanted to, but they do. They go in and they, present evidence also for their innocence. And the jury votes, and the jury can only give a guilty plea if beyond a reasonable doubt. There's no doubt. And the prosecution has proved that to them, and then they can give a guilty verdict. Okay? But if reasonable doubt is there, like there is not a rock solid 100% case. Hi, Machete. A rock solid case, right? Then it would be a Casey Anthony. The people would get off. So we are going to, hit the notification bell and subscribe, because we are going to kind of do like a little jury, all of us. I'm going to present 2 forms of evidence. And then we're going to talk about the prosecution. So we're going to have a little fun with it. So that's coming up. So subscribe, notify, hit your notification bell, because I really want us to look at that and see, allegedly. I know there's two camps. People think that law enforcement has not made any arrests because they dragged their feet for 9 months. And now they're a little embarrassed in trying to, catch up and get this done. The other camp thinks that they had been working on it. They couldn't say what they knew because they don't want individuals. They don't want individuals to know what they knew. Unfortunately, we've had so many things leak. Remember, I had it leaked to me, the Oregon sighting of the P-foots. That was leaked to me. That was given to a records request out of Oregon Police Department. The flashlight video was leaked. We've had lots of information that's been leaked to us that we've all been sitting on and releasing in little bits lately, right? We've been giving that out. Once Mr. and Mrs. E, because they're locals and they have, local connections. So once they shared, that they have evidence, they know what they know. They, once they shared their information that they know what happened and, things like that, I was able to give a few more pieces, felt comfortable giving pieces that would support what they were saying. So we're starting to give out a few pieces. And one thing that I did share with you was the sedan. The sedan was seen pulled up. They did know that first couple of days at the command center. And I'm also going to go over all the command center chatter with you. That might be another video or tonight, depending on, we've gone over it several nights, but I'm thinking of just doing a video. So people who don't watch the lives can hear that information. But the sedan pulled up 3:10 in the morning. Okay. What I will tell you is dark sedan. They did know the make and model. Yes, they do. You do by now. I have shared it, Nissan. One thing I can tell you is that what I was told is, and I don't want to say this because I don't recall, I have two people. Okay. What I was told is, let's put it this way. The license plate was not visible for them to capture. I'm going to put it that way. License plate was not visible for them to capture. Whether they couldn't see it or it was in existence, I don't know. I'm not going to go any further, but they did not capture the license plate, but they saw the sedan in the neighborhood. Okay, four-door dark sedan. Okay. And in this case, we have two Nissans that pop up periodically into the neighborhood. And remember, that was the deal that SF said they don't live there, but they visit frequently. Well, yes, both sedans that I think of and have been brought to my attention do visit the neighborhood. So interesting. We got information the other night also, as you know, and from our dear New York caller, who we are going to wait for an email to garner more information. That kind enough. Thank you so much if you're in the house, as you are. And so when they backed out, they went down the street and turned right on Long Hollow Pike. Okay. So there are cameras there. Someone said, oh, Charlene McPike said, aw, Mob Crew talks very highly of you and shared your video. Well, I will need to go over there and give him a big thank you. We tend to be live kind of at the same time sometimes, but he starts before I do. But that is so sweet. Thank you for letting me know that, Charlene. Thank you so much. I heard Mr. and Mrs. E were also sharing my video and with their kind words. And Mob Crew does such, and I've told you all, Mob Crew with his talents, with the measurements and the overlays and the lighting and wow, right? law enforcement should literally hire him. He's good. And then Mr. and Mrs. E, they're locals and they stay away from the drama. I just love both channels. And I really like that there's several channels of us who really support each other and, you know, talk well of each other and lift each other up regarding these cases and the children we're looking for. So thank you for letting me know about that, Charlene. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. And I appreciate whenever you all see a channel doing something like that, will you please let me know? Because I always want to thank them. I don't need to know about all the dramatic haters, just someone who's doing something positive. I really appreciate it. So we're going to be going over the things that we know, and we're going to weigh them, and we're going to see if we were a jury, would we, without a reasonable doubt, see guilt in individuals? Okay, so we're going to do that. That's coming up. Hit the notification bell. I'm going to use different scenarios, what law enforcement has shared with us, what has leaked to us. So there's going to be different, like little different trials. Okay, so don't miss it. It's just a fun way, I think, for us to look at why they might not be doing certain things or why they may be soon. Thank you, Charlene. Yes, they are wonderful as well. I did hear that they spoke of me on their channel, and same. I look forward to getting back over there. I enjoy their channel so much. I know we can rely on what they say. So very, very love that our community is coming together in such a positive way. And it's important because we have power that we can do so much good. And when we support each other, and like when Justin was on Nancy Grace, even though we didn't see it visually, we heard it. I was so happy for him, and I let him know, I let him know, because we shouldn't be jealous or hate, or be happy for them. Be happy for each other when good things happen. Always. So let me talk about the bike video. This is what was sent to me. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the bike video from a channel called Evil Exists, because I did not know where it originally came from. We do have the best people. I love everyone here too, Sassy. Thank you for saying that and contributing to such a wonderful community. Oh, I have not found a good channel that puts out misinformation, in my opinion. We try and we correct ourselves. Speaking of which, I do have a correction. The vigil I was telling you about, where the gentleman said it's bad, it's so bad. I said it was at Beach High School. It was in the neighborhood, and Seth was not there. I got my notes mixed up on two different vigils. So it was the one in the neighborhood on Tuesday, the 27th, where he walked away with his head down and tears in his eyes, saying it's bad, it's so bad. Okay, that was not at Beach High School. It was in the neighborhood. So thank you for that correction. I appreciate that from my source, that correction. So the alleged bike video that came out. Apparently a bike video came out in which CP is teaching Sebastian to ride a bike. It's now come out after a year. And I received an email that it is most likely, allegedly, an AI fake. You know me, I'm not good with technology, but I will share the email with you. But I want to show you the video first. Full credit to Evil Exists channel. And I will mute myself, and it's real quick, but I'm probably going to play it twice for you. Hang tight.
Sebastian to ride a bike and seemed pretty excited to cheer Sebastian on. Take a look.
See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man. All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop. Keep paddling, keep paddling. There you go. Come on, you got it. Don't look down, look up. There you go. There you go. And start turning around. Come back this way. Come on, pedal, pedal, pedal. Don't stop. See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man. All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop. Keep paddling, keep paddling. There you go. Come on, you got it. Don't look down, look up. There you go. There you go. And start turning around. Come back this way. Come on, pedal, pedal, pedal. Don't stop.
You want us to get filthy rich so that we can invest in your funds, so that we can keep getting more money.
In 2019, I was homeless. And
Okay, so I totally agree. In my opinion, and please always form your own, it is damage control. I've often said, why don't I ever see one photo of them together? And that a photo of the four of them, and I believe his daughter Faith is in his arms. The four of them from years ago was put out during the 1-year anniversary. That's the first photo I've ever seen. Hi, Karen Kellerin, Wheezy Girl 99, Cat in the Shadows, Lloyd Lama. Yeah, so I don't know. I received something and someone saying that Hindsight and War Eagles did a analysis of the video. What I have, Mob Crew said it's not AI. Madhu Camel says, okay. Seth has confirmed that Sebastian learned to ride a bike in California with him. Deanna Downey. Thank you for sharing that. Where did Seth confirm that, Deanna? Hi, Kathy0205. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was a nervous wreck. Now I'm seeing you all too are saying it. He has issues with a fluid on the brain, and he's not wearing a helmet. I was a nervous wreck and learning, allegedly. Oh my goodness. And then my other thing is why, okay, if he's learning to ride a bike and he has a bike, why was he never outside in his neighborhood riding his bike and thus neighbors knew him? Why was he never outside riding his bike? So I didn't, we've never heard, neighbors didn't even know he basically existed there. He's not out riding his bike. So I find that really interesting. It makes me think again. It makes me think again that, he was being isolated inside allegedly. Yes, I don't believe that is in the Stafford neighborhood. I believe that is in the previous Gallatin neighborhood. So, but let me show with you the email that I received. But I find it interesting that he didn't ride a bike in the neighborhood that he lives in, where people would get to know him and stuff and see him riding around. So when he went missing, they knew who he was, right? Well, even if they don't have helmet laws, Diane, which they should, it's required in Arizona, Michigan, anywhere, Colorado. He has water on the head. So as a parent, even if there's not a law, I would think I would have a helmet on his head. His bike probably got thrown out too. Yeah. So let's go ahead and read the email that I received that indicated that it's AI. I'm not going to share it till I pull it up because I want to make sure the person's name isn't in it. So I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we are ready to go. So I think it's a lot of dad. They're trying to show that he was involved with Sebastian. Allegedly, in my opinion. Am I getting? Oh, yes. Sorry. Got a lot of things opened here for. Nope. Huh. Oh, here we go. And I forgot to show you the map. Oh, I think I did show you the map for. Did I show you the map for Dane, where he was from? I do want to show you that. Okay. It says, based on the detailed analysis in the post, the consistent findings from multiple AI detection tools, 49% to 55% AI manipulation. Let me make sure you're getting this. Okay. And the visual and audio inconsistencies noted, for example, poor head rendering, motion blur, potential voiceover, and editing artifacts, it is highly likely that the video is not entirely real. It appears to be an original video of a child riding a bike that has been manipulated with AI technology, like to add or alter a face, for example, Sebastian's face, and possibly the audio. The video is partially AI generated or manipulated, with the core footage potentially being authentic, but modified using deep fake or face swapping techniques. Interesting. The imperfections in detection results indicate that the manipulation isn't perfect, which aligns with current limitations of AI video generation tools as described in the web results. Okay, you decide for yourself what you think of all of that. Hi, Mini Panthers. Good to see you. Mini Panthers was late. So you all decide. Put a 1 if you think it's fake. Put a 1 if you think it's fake. Hi, Candlelight Motor Oil. Glad you're here. Jaybird 87. Someone said they watched another channel. Guys, be careful of naming people, please. Even though you're saying lovely things, other people will say hate. So a lot of you think it's fake. If you, there's another creator who says that Sebastian's head disappears in the video at times. It is weird. Oh, interesting. So I don't have a single, okay. Added voiceover. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. I don't think disputing this is. Interesting. Interesting, Della. Interesting. Hey, CB. CB, I saw that the Skelton brothers were named deceased after 15 years. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. So we have 3 boys missing. Dane Paulson, only 4 days missing. I'm very concerned about him. He is, can you show video one more time to see? Absolutely. Let me pull it right back up. Sorry, friends. I shut it down, but I will happily pull it right back up. I am here for you. Hold on 1 second. Where was it? Hold on. Now I don't remember which one it was. Hold on. Let me look for it. Interesting. Hold on. Hold on, my friends. For some reason, it's not right there. I thought I released it today. Had to be said. Is that the one? No. Guys, I don't remember. I don't have my history on and I closed it, which I shouldn't have done. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, here it is. Got it. Okay. Okay. I will show it again for you all.
Who is autistic here. Hours away, Chris Proudfoot shaking Sebastian to ride a bike and seemed pretty excited to cheer Sebastian on. Take a look.
See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man. All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop. Keep paddling, keep paddling. There you go. Come on, you got it. Don't look down, look up. There you go. There you go. And start turning around, come back this way. Come on, pedal, 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 don't stop. See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man. All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop. Keep paddling, keep paddling. There you go. Come on, you got it. Don't look down, look up. There you go. There you go. And start turning around, come back this way. Come on, pedal, 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 don't stop.
Chris Proudfoot has been the #1 in this video and seemed pretty excited to cheer Sebastian on. Take a look.
See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man. All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop. Keep paddling, keep paddling. There you go. Come on, you got it. Don't look down, look up. There you go. Go. There you go. And start turning around. Come back this way. Come on, pedal, pedal, pedal. Don't stop. See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man. See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. There you go. And start turning around. Come back this way. Come on, pedal, pedal, pedal. Don't stop.
Do you see a head there? I've stopped it now. We've watched it again. Please stop his voice. Sorry, y'all. I just was trying to, people wanted to see it again. So I don't see a head there. you know? So many weird things, right? So many weird things. Yes, Mini Panthers, I agree. There's no head there. So, justice for Michael Vaughn, his family to get answers and find peace and comfort with knowing he's in the Lord's arm. Yes. Broke my heart when she said, just let us lay him to rest. You know, it's so sad. They don't have hope. There's no head. Deanna Downey zoomed in. No head. Madhu Camel, no head. As he gets closer, the head becomes transparent. Absolutely. We had a boy, Gypsy says, we had a boy here in the Atlanta area, Douglas County, that was missing for 7 long years and featured on Unsolved Mysteries, found safe. So there is always hope. Amen. We have 3 boys. Michael, we need to bring Michael home so they can lay him to rest. He has been deemed deceased. Yeah, it's very sad. Brandy's very powerful, but very heartbreaking. Yes. So there's no head on that video. And Seth says he taught Sebastian to ride a bike in California. So can I slow this? Oh my goodness. I have the worst technology skills for crying out loud. Can you slow the speed down on the video and replay it? I can try. One moment. I can't promise anything. Hi, Tony. How are you? Welcome in, Tony Mathis. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, I will do my best to go back and try and slow it down. One moment. You know my tech skills.
Ride a bike.
No head. And the thing of it is it's really about honesty, right? When you see things like that and everyone's like, some people are like, well, what does it matter, right? Well, it's just when you put out so much things that might not be honest, they build, right? And they give us a perspective and a picture. And, honestly, when we come into these cases, we don't come in looking at parents. We come in looking for a child, right? You don't want to look at the parents. You want to look for the child. And by their own behaviors and words, sometimes you can't get past the parents, right? And it's things like this that's why some people can't get past it. Seth says it's Sebastian. Well, thank you, Tony, for telling us that. Okay. Seth says it is Sebastian indeed, learning to ride his bike. Well, I appreciate you letting us know that, Tony. Thank you. Okay, let's stop it now. So we have little Dane from Siletz, Idaho. Let me share that map again. I don't know if I shared it with you, and I do want to make sure we show location of where this little one's missing from. Where's his map? Okay. Area right here, they said the highway and the river. So this is the area that they are amping the searches. Oh, that's right. And we need to go to his press conference. I want to share the press conference yesterday for little Dane. One moment. And then we will end. Any news to share, Mr. Tony? Any little nuggets you want to toss our way this evening? I am going to go ahead and show this press conference. Hold on, let me get you to the right screen. Sorry about that. Thought you were watching it too. Oh, no wonder. Oh, here we go. There you go. Okay, I will be stopping this periodically. I will be right back.
Good evening, and thank you for being here for our community update on the search for Dane Paulsen. I'm Jess Palma, the Public Information Officer for the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, and today I'm joined by Sheriff Adam Shanks and Sergeant Jason Spano. Before we begin, please take this time to silence any cell phones, radios, or other devices that may cause a disturbance. After our speakers share their statements, there will be time for some questions from members of the media. In just a moment, I will hand this over to Sheriff Shanks, but first I will provide some updates on the ongoing search for Dane. Before I begin, I need to recognize how difficult this has been on Dane's family, especially his parents, Shamet and Aaron. The pain and tragedy that they are facing is unimaginable. Our teams and supporting agencies have been working to find Dane, and our hearts are heavy. I would also like to thank our community for your continued support and concern as we work diligently to bring Dane home. We understand the deep impact this situation has on his family and our community, and we are committed to finding answers. Despite intense search and rescue efforts in the surrounding area and waterways, as well as investigations following up on community tips, Dane has not yet been located. Our teams, search and rescue, mounted posse, and partnering agencies, as well as community volunteers, have thoroughly searched the local area. The search has utilized every tool we've been able to employ, including but not limited to additional personnel and volunteers, drones, canines, thermal imaging, night vision, watercraft, divers, and more. These tools have enabled us to cover more ground in a shorter time frame and have enabled us to better access hard-to-reach terrain. Lincoln County communities have shown their support by helping search, sharing official updates, reporting tips, and offering food or other accommodations to responders. Over the last 72 hours, searchers have covered over 682 acres and 341 walking miles. Over 2 river miles have been thoroughly searched by divers. At least 195 leads and tips have been investigated. This investigation is still very active and remains a priority for our team and communities. We want to bring Dane home. Our communities continue to ask for ways they can support Dane's family. Right now, they just want their son back. If you have information related to Dane's disappearance, we ask that you report it to the tip line at 541-265-0669. When sharing information that may help us bring Dane home, be as specific as possible. Note the time, exact location, and get clear photos or videos when possible. Although community volunteers are no longer officially being organized at the volunteer staging area, they may choose to continue to search for Dane on their own. We respectfully remind our community, if they are choosing to continue the search, to keep safety in mind. Avoid searching at night and avoid private property without updated permission from the landowner. As more information becomes available, we will continue to share updates on our Flash Alert page and Facebook. Now I will invite Sheriff Shanks to share his statement.
Good evening. I am Sheriff Adam Shanks. Dane's disappearance is absolutely heartbreaking. His family is experiencing unimaginable pain. As a parent myself, my heart is broken just seeing what they are going through. Our teams and supporting agencies have held this search close to our hearts. On behalf of all responding agencies and community volunteers, I want to express sincere empathy and compassion. I would also like to recognize and thank our community for your continued support and concern as we work to locate Dane. We understand the deep impact that situation has on his family and our community. We are committed to finding answers. I want to thank our communities for doing what they do best during this search, which is coming together to support each other. Over 200 community members throughout our county, across the state, and even surrounding states have responded to help by reporting to the volunteer staging area. This effectively helped us cover the local area faster than would have otherwise been possible. Our communities also have helped by sharing official updates from our page, which helped keep others informed and on the lookout. You've also not hesitated to call in tips that might help us bring Dane home. We know this is a difficult time for Dane's family, and we are doing everything we can to bring him home. From the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of Dane's family, thank you for all you have done. However, we are not finished. I will now invite Sergeant Jason Spano to provide an update on anticipated next steps for the search of Dane.
Good evening. I am Sergeant Jason Spano. I know our entire community has been affected by Dane's disappearance.
For those of you just coming in, we are listening to a press conference from yesterday regarding Dane Paulsen. He is 2.5 years old, disappeared from his front yard about 4:25 p.m. Saturday, March 1st. This press conference was yesterday, and they today focused the search on the Siletz River, which is right near his home. They said they find evidence that takes them that he was there before his disappearance. So thank you for being here. We also covered Michael Vaughn. Pray for his family that they can bring him home and put him to rest, and his mother, who is very ill. And also Sebastian Rogers. Pray that we can bring him home as well. And Dane Newsom, 3 boys that need to come home.
In addition to community members, highly trained personnel, search canines, and specialized equipment have thoroughly covered the local area. This includes ground, water, and air searches. Based on the information from search efforts and following up on tips, we will now be concentrating on a very focused area. So far, the evidence available indicates Dane was at the river's edge before his disappearance. Because of this, we will be focusing the majority of our ongoing resources on searching the Siletz River. We are using drones, divers, watercraft, canines, and even a sign cutter to thoroughly cover the area. A sign cutter is a highly trained individual on tracking techniques that involve finding and following signs left behind by people or animals. The terrain in our overall search area includes surrounding property, forested rough terrain, the Siletz River, and riverbanks. Due to a thorough search and comprehension of these areas, search operations will now be focusing on a more concentrated area, highlighting the Siletz River. Although the land within the search area has been thoroughly combed, we cannot 100% guarantee that these areas are clear. With thick, rough terrain, it is possible to miss locating a person, especially a small child, hidden by thick brush or other visual impairments, even with specialized equipment and search canines. Official watercraft and divers are concentrating on thoroughly searching the river. We hope to bring Dane home soon. As the sheriff and Jess have both said, this search is ongoing, and we are working to bring Dane back to his family.
We will now be taking a few related questions from members of the media. Please raise your hand, wait to be called on, and state your first and last name as well as your organization.
Shelby Slaughter, KT News. We say River's Edge, which sounds very specific, but then we also say for people to call in and be as specific as possible. So is there any reason to believe that Dane may have been taken at the River's Edge?
We do not have any evidence to suggest that there was an abduction or any criminal activity in this case.
So there was an Oregonian. So what is the evidence that he was near the river's edge for his disappearance?
Like I said, we've used the canines and we've used sign cutter as well. There is some impressions down there, but beyond that, that's what we've got so far.
Steve Carr, Lady County leader, what's the visibility like for the divers? Is that pretty difficult for them to see things underwater?
It's difficult, but I'm being told it's 4 to 5 feet, which is relatively good for what I'm being told on the rivers.
Did you have a question?
Yes, I think you mentioned that you're not more now.
Yeah, we're at 72 hours now. We have not discussed when we will stop searching. As far as, you know, we're going to go until we have decided that we've covered everything we can cover.
Looking at the square mileage covered, you said 2 miles of waterway, is that correct?
At least 2 miles of the Siletz River has been covered by divers.
And so going forward, are you going to refocus on that 2 miles or move downstream?
We'll probably do a combination of both. The divers have been, we've had a lot of support from outside agencies with the dive teams, and they have done a very good job for us, and we appreciate them. But they are, obviously it's very physically challenging to be diving in a river. The river is very fast right now. So they will be back and continue to work for us. And it's up to them and the search and rescue people. They're the experts and they will decide what they're going to focus on.
So is the ground search finished?
No, we have not concluded the ground search. No.
Okay. And how does the scale change? I mean, it sounds like you're saying like you're focusing on the river. How does that affect the ground search?
The ground search will continue. It may or may not be scaled back, but it's continuing until we have decided we've covered enough ground. But we are focusing the resources we have and the search area to the river and the river's edge as well.
Going back to your resources, just how many different agencies are have been going in and out of the river and diving?
We have had 13 divers, and they span from all over the state. I will miss somebody if I named them all, but several sheriff's offices have sent diver teams.
Two-parter. Have you found any of Dane's clothing in your search? And two, when you say he was near the riverbank before he disappeared, was he near the riverbank by his home or had he wandered off?
Let's see. So the first question is no, we have not found any clothing.
Okay.
The second question is he was relatively near his home, correct?
Okay.
We'll take our last question.
You said you were suspending organizing the volunteer search. This is obviously a big community interest. There's a large crowd here. What is your advice to folks who are here that want to help continue the search?
So the organization, as far as staging volunteers here at this park where we all are today, is no longer being actively maintained because there are other priorities with not priorities. There are other commitments that those volunteers have that they have to fulfill on their own. If the community chooses to continue to search on their own, again, keeping safety in mind. This is a rough forested terrain, right? The water can be dangerous. It is still very cold. Keep your own safety in mind. Do not search after dark. Again, low visibility, your basic regular awareness as far as being outdoors in the wilderness. And then a big reminder about private property. We don't have permission to be on other people's property. So keeping in mind, you need permission to be there if you're searching.
What's the water count?
This concludes our community update. Thank you again for your assistance and support throughout search.
So they are still searching for little Dane Paulsen. Let's hope that he's found soon. Crystal Pixie says, if he is in the water, it will take a week or two, which is heartbreaking. Yeah, they said there were some impressions near the water's edge. And apparently it's not far from his home. So, yeah, don't search after dark. Then you end up searching for other people, right? So I hope he's found soon. I'm concerned no clothing's been found. He, as far as we know, hasn't been seen. CB said he was seen near the river's edge, I think, before she left out of here. So very, very heartbreaking. And we know a lot of times water's just a nightmare as soon as we hear it, right? As soon as we hear it's nearby, whether the child is autistic or not, it draws children. It is so dangerous, so dangerous. I know living here in Arizona, my goodness, every end of April, beginning of May, we start getting all the drownings. It's just so sad, so sad. Yeah, then we end up searching for you, Sassy. No searching at night. No searching at night, Missy, our master searcher here. So everyone, we have so many missing children, and thank you tonight for being here for the 3 boys, for their families, to raise awareness. If you enjoyed yourself, please hit the thumbs up. Let's get this video out so Dane can get awareness, Michael's mother's message can get awareness, and Sebastian can get awareness, and we can have a good resolution for some of these families, some closure, and prayers up for everyone. And I thank all of you for being here. And mods, thank you for all you do. Don't forget, join our members our membership went down a little bit while I was with my mom's death. Let's get it back up there. We have a great, great time, and we will be doing a members live tomorrow at 2:45 for Donna's theory, which is very, very triggering, but I think we need to look at it. But I'm doing it members live so Seth doesn't have to look at it, okay? Because it's awful. So see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here this Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Hit your thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe if you enjoyed yourself and haven't yet. We'd love to have you. And everyone, thank you so much for your time and the amazing people you are, your good intentions, and how you keep the chat just so classy, kind, and respectful. We are Sebastian's army, but we're the army for them all. Let's bring them all home. Talk soon, my friends. See you tomorrow.